without its pride? What is a whale without its pod? What is a monkey without its troop? What is a wolf without its pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. I'm going to make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, and let's build together.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is
Kujichagulia, Bombskin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where We just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're going to go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Ujima, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form, and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, mid-size sedan, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and it's since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For Election Day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Take your breath. Now, grab Grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift and drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Oh, family, it is a beautiful day to be alive, man. Oh, man. Even though it's snowy outside, we still have the warmth of Kujichagulia to kind of keep us going and keep us moving. Hey, family, thank you for joining us live this morning. Shouts out to Kiara, shouts out to Mama Margarita, and shouts out to whoever else is out there, because I don't see nobody else. Y'all got to let me know where you're at so I can shout you out, because, family, the Daily Toaster list is pretty short. The ones that's at least here on in the morning. You know, people catch us later on in the day. But all those that are taking the time to join us, I would love to shout you out if I have an opportunity to do that, because it is a blessing that people will even get up and toast with us this early in the morning. So I want to thank each and every last one of you. But I need to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. I am your host and your brother, Hatim, and of course this is a Heart of a Simple production, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. And Kujichagulia Kujichagulia is the perfect principle for helping blow up those old paradigms. Defining yourself for yourself. Oh my God, I love it. 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 All right, so now let's go on and do this toast, and we get into some discussion. I possibly will open up the lines because it looked like we might have a little bit of time. Because I actually started almost on time today. I was like, wow. Got up, got everything together, got down here, was able to wash out my glass. I was able to finish my haiku. I was able to finish my short blog post. I was able to upload my videos to the TikTok. I got to do another video for. I gotta catch up on my Instagram posts. Okay, I'm awake after that thunderclap. Oh, yes. We up and we are live and we about grab your health drinks, family, because we about to do this toast and we gonna get it in early in the morning, starting our day off with these universal energies, with our ancestral energies flowing through us. All right, in this Black History Month. Although it's Black history all the time. You know what I'm saying? There is no history if there is no Black history. So we are the foundation, and we understand that. But yo, we gonna, send some shots out. So also, at the end of the month, family, we will be having our Nguza Saba Festival Black History Month celebration. Oh, it's gonna be going down. It's gonna be going down. We got some more interviews coming in. And we're working on getting some other creative stuff popping off. Miss Kiara got some stuff for us. Miss Tiandra got some stuff for us. Brother Kwame got some stuff for us. Of course, Brother Hatim gonna have to come up with something. I haven't decided yet. We're gonna get some of the young folks to start putting some stuff together. And if any of you have things that you want to contribute to the stream, by all means, get in touch and let's do it. Do it. All right, let's see. I'm almost out of this one. Let's go. I'm not gonna finish it, so we're gonna shake it up a little bit. All right, we're gonna take our COVID killer here. Let's go and pour it in. Also, family, don't forget to get your account on GNJ.media or Kwanzaa365.media. They the same. Take you to the same spot, because that's where we're gonna be going when they start shutting stuff down and we're not allowed to stream anymore. Now, I don't know if y'all knew this, but I think I told y'all, but on Kaumba's broadcast, we got the whole thing got snatched off of YouTube. It got snatched off of YouTube. I said, all right, see, and I kind of figured out what was going on, because how can I put it? YouTube don't have, for some reason, it appears that YouTube don't have a lot of human interaction as far as the judgments of those things. So anything that is streaming is considered live streaming. So I can stream an old episode. So now I'm understanding what happened to my other channels. So I can stream an old episode, and as long as it's counted as streaming, it's counted as live. So if there's any young people in there that appear to be unsupervised or anything like that, they're going to ding you. So there's a AI system that is going through and pulling this stuff out. So for good or bad, that don't make it no better. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do try to appeal it, it's some, oh my God. I wouldn't even allow it to appeal. But anyway, let's go on and let's get into our toast mode. We about to get into toast mode. So I crack it like that. There we go. All right. Get your mind right. Your mind right. Here we go. First, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose. Call it creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that creator. We already know the creator's all around us and it's flowing through us, but what we need to become is more conscious of it more times in the day. So we start our day off becoming conscious of it, and we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you out there, my friend.
We lift up our glass. From there, family, where do we go? 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 It's a very simple journey from here. When we go from here, we go straight to our ancestors. So we lift up our glass and we salute all of our ancestors right now, and as well as when I get done reading through the names. And if you are new to Giami Journey and you want to join the family, you know what I'm saying? You want to put some of your family up on some of your family. If you want to put some of your family up on the on our list, by all means do, because our family is growing and people are adding their ancestors to the list, as well as, you know, we're growing in life and we're growing in our extended family, because always remember, hell for an African is being forgotten. So we strive not to forget those that made sure that we were able to cross the river. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that carried us across the river, that carried us across. We want to make sure that we salute them and we lift them up, because they are very real to us. Very real to us. You know, they were so real that they actually existed in our lives, and in many ways still influence our lives right now in the way that we act, in the way that we move. And you can see it coming through the DNA if you are around your young people that are in your family. You know what I'm saying? My son reminds me, and, you know, I didn't have a lot of experience with my father, but my youngest son reminds me of my dad and some of his ways so much that it's just, I'll be like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'll be like, I'm gonna have to pray. You know what I'm saying? But then other ways I see other aspects of my family through my children. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sister, and this is me and my sister laugh about this all the time. Me and my sister used to fight like cats and dogs, right? I'm like, you know, I'm getting away. I can't. I don't want to be around my sister, you know that. You know, but as you get older, you know those family relations, they become your best friends. And my sister is one of my best friends. You see my sister, but you know what I'm saying. But anyway, don't tell her I said that shit though, please. Never hear the end of it. But anyway. I go and I have a daughter that runs around this motherfucker and remind me so much of my sister. It is spooky. I mean, just the little. I mean, my sister used to know how to do just the littlest things, just to get on my nerves, just little things. And you can see this, and it's not that they even experience this, but it's just those things that travel in the DNA. So we know that the ancestors are real. We know that they still around, and we know that they still influence it, because my sister got it from somewhere and from somebody. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, we coming back. We're coming back, and we can see our ancestors in our babies. And as you get older, you start seeing it more, and it start getting funny. You start, you know, it like, oh, I knew they was gonna do that. Oh, I knew he was gonna be that. We already knew that, right? But anyway, it is what it is. So let's go on. We're going to salute these ancestors. But for us as African people, right, our ancestors are part of our reality. Our ancestors are as real to us as money. I want to stress that. They're as real to us as money, right? See, because money is a construct. Money is an illusion. You understand what I'm saying? It's an idea that transfer value, but because you believe in it and because we believe in it, it works. Our ancestors are the same way. All we got to do is give them an opportunity, and it will benefit you more than a $20 bill. They will benefit you more than a $120 bill. They will benefit you more than 1,000 $20 bills. And what's even more powerful about the ancestors than it is than money is that the whole idea of ancestry is older than money. It's older than money. So how are we going to believe in a construct that was given to us? A construct that was made by us, right? More than a construct that is directly linked into our culture. So please understand, family, we're not just toasting our ancestors as a as a ceremonial thing. We're toasting our ancestors because it's real and they move in our lives and they influence our lives and they protect us and they surround us and they make sure that there's lessons for us and they help us through the hard times. And sometimes may help us get into hard times because it's only through hard times that we become stronger and become smarter and become wiser. All right? So we lift up our glass to our ancestors. And I'm going to start off. Get it together. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Tex, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Sr., Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Christopher, Fanny, Gaston, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, Hill, No More X, Pet Mont, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley and the Luxter brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Ree Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Spencer Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia, Roger Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Helen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Major Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, Beatty, Sale, Willie, Vita Farmer, Agosto Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hansberry, Harvey Hansberry Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Rainy Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Halil Vesta, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinera, Almatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second being the Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Russell, Demon Aries, Jeannie Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We have William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Rapson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Elise Waters, Defreetus Hines, Anna Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Elma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratley, Kevin Spratley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Kennedy, James Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosey, Dorothea Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair, Nalon Blair Sr., Ransom Evans Sr., Nalon, messed up on the seniors. Okay, we'll get it together. I'm working on getting the second list memorized. So we are on Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch. Am I right? Yep. Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley. Let me see. William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Jesse Cathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Akabuki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word, the First Stage Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Adam McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino, Baby Hatch, Senior Melly Miller, Hosey Hatch, Stag Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Axe Nixon, John Boyd, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Oz, Elijah Aldrin, Oz, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Oz, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, at the Green, Bad Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Lauren Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Ward Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Maria Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Venture, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javon McCormick, Robert Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Declan Broadus, Reginald Alvin, Masri Coper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Shirley Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Okay, I'm awake. Okay. We have Georgia Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James, Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shell Jr., Damon Todd, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac, Cunderbound, Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McKell, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton. We got Leonard Jones, Sade Gardner, Melvin Scott Sr. We got Elder Clarence Lunk, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thorne, Johanna. We got Jasandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II. Got Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alati Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Rudolph, John, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We got Elijah Juan Hakeem Macomb, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey. We got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger. We got Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods. We got T.L.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, sit there and right. We got Richard Dorsey. Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins. Got Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis. Ethel Lane, Samantha Dermond, Ethel Marshall. Got Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence. We got Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cope, Ozell Leathers Jr. There we go. We got Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don. We got Sabre Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter. We got Mary Smith, Juanette, Florine Stitt-Gill. We got Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Petto. We got Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter. We got Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Tracy Lee Jones. We got Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reese, Nanette Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gill, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves. We got Pam Johnson, Vera Reese Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee. We got Panchita Alba. We got Donald Brooks. We got Barbara Moses. We got Ida Spate. We got Ira Branson. We got Eric Winston. We got Darren Bridges. Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr. We got King Pleasant. We got Sarah Keek. We got Lena Shepard. We got Brett L. Willen, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. Got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones. We got Leslie Travis, Charlie Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge. We got Daisy Woodford, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams. We got Vivian Stevenson. We got Irene Harris, Kelly Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Miss Bertha Walker. Got Tony Ogletree. We got Grandma Marguerite, and we got Tracy Emery. Family. if you would, raise up your glass. Let's salute our ancestors, those that are here on the list now and those that are yet to come. We lift up our glass and we salute all of our ancestors. Standing upon their shoulders, we lift it up and we say, Ashe, from their family. From there, where do we go? Where do we go? Very simple step. Are you ready? All right. From our ancestors, we move into the present moment. Right now, we are on Kujichagulia. I want to give all of the Kuji babies a round of applause. Yeah, dog. All right. We shouting out all of the Kuji babies right now. We are in the moment or the day of Kuji and family. I'm going to ask you, as I do on a daily basis, open up your reticular formations and seek out Kujichagulia. Put it on autopilot. You should be able to see it now. A lot of y'all been listening long enough where you should be on autopilot. And every day you're looking for your principles. The principle of the day, as well as being able to see other principles. You got to train yourself so that you can check it out, right? You got to train yourself on a daily basis, right? So we're looking for our principle. The principle we're seeking out today is Kujichagulia. For those that don't speak the language and is wondering what I'm talking about, it's easy. Go to the free e-course. Like I said, check out the free e-course. Go to freegnjecourse.com. Check it out, family, right? And come on back over here to Giambi Journey after you got a little bit more understanding. And let's holla, right? But yo, we got Kujichagulia. And for those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means self-determination. The modic principle of the day is justice. The color is indigo. I like using dark blue or black, you know what I'm saying, for Kujichagulia, but also you got indigo, which is not the color I thought it was. But anyway, correspondence, well, let me say it's not the color. It didn't look the way I expected it to look. You got correspondence. That's the Hermetic law. You got male name for the day, Kwabana. Female name for the day, Abina. So shouts out to all my Abina sisters. Oh, what's up, brother Fred Cox? Thank you for joining us this morning, my friend. How's everything going? It's good to see you. So we lift up our glass. We salute this present moment and the power in this moment. Family, please understand the moment is our time, right? The past was our ancestors' time. And one day we will be ancestors. So this moment is eternal. But we have the responsibility of protecting this moment, shielding this moment, building on this moment, saving this space that this moment is in, and passing it to the next generation. Got to pass it. We got to hand it off to them. We got to make sure it's safe. And we have to give them the mission of expanding and building this moment for their children. So since we're in this moment, we are responsible for it right now. I hope you ain't wasting your moments, wasting your time. I hope you ain't wasting your space or giving it away or selling it away cheap, right? You know what I'm saying? We lift up our glass and we salute this moment and we move and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our future generations. We toast our children, our children's children on to infinity. Man, what a blessing it is to be able to lift up our glass. And we're going to toast our children in advance, right? For all the great things that they're going to do. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Very simple journey. From here, a very simple journey. This is where we're going to go, right? We're going to move from our future generation. We're going to move to all of our relations. We're going to lift up all of our relations. That's our responsibility. And we say, Ashe. From there, family, from all of our relations, where are we going to go? From all of our relations, we're going to go to that selfish toast. Oh, there you go with that selfish talk. All right, there you go with that selfish talk. Family, this is for you. This is for those out there doing that work. This is for those out there preserving that moment, using their time wisely, building, expanding the space for our children. You know what I'm saying? This is for you. Fill up your cup. Fill up your cup. Fill up your cup, right? Drink from your own cup for a second. You know what I'm saying? So that you could get strength, you get enough strength to go back out here and work, right? We lift up this glass for you. This that selfish toast, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on, and we move from the selfish toast to that tribal toast. Who is your tribe? Lift up your tribe, family, because your tribe is who keep you straight. Your tribe is who keep you on point. Your tribe is who will look out for you when you might not be able to look out for yourself, right? Your accountability group. We lift them up, My tribe is Giame. Lift up your tribe. I say. From there, family, last but not least, I'm on a toast. The most magnificent, the most wonderful, the most uplifting, the most outstanding, the wisest, and the bravest individual in the room right now. I'm lifting up my glass to you. I toast you. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. All right, we're going to open up the lines. We're going to open up the black line. And we also, let me go on to the black line. And we also going to check out and see what's in the news. I want to see what's going on. I'm getting a whole bunch of texts. I be hating being on these text lines where everybody feel they got to respond. Sometimes some texts don't need to, everybody feel they got to do something, throw a thumbs up and just, all right, I saw the damn text. Good grief. All texts don't have to be responded to, family. So, all right, so I'm opening up the black line. Black line is now open. So let me go on and make sure everybody know. The black line, the number is, as you can see, number to the black line. Come on now. You ain't working for me now? There we go. Black line is, and let me put it in here. Uh-oh. Oh, man, I entered the wrong thing. So, all right, let me put it over here. There we go. Black line is open, 614-556-4535. This is your time, family. You got something you want to share, by all means do. What I'm going to do is go to our news scene, and we're going to see what we got popping off on our Facebook page or any other pages that you might suggest. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a transition. I'm going to do the ancient building today. We're going to go over to the Facebook page. All right. All right. So, they said we got one person on. Oh, okay. One person. Okay, that's cool. All right, Daily Toast, Kujichagulia. That's us right now. Right? Boom. Shouts out to my Margarita again. And also for those that just like to listen in, you go to our Spreaker. You can just click on this and you can follow us on Spreaker and you can download the podcast and listen to it at your leisure. So this was my haiku for the day. Sitting with my mind, allowing thoughts to surface, creating my life. Got a little blog that's going to be coming with that. Album sales, check this out. Go on, get down. They ain't want me to see it. Look at that. They don't want y'all to see it. All right. Album sales surge for Morgan Wallen after racist comment. Black folks say something wrong. What happened? We abandon them. We don't mess with them, They do it. What happens? They rally around them, It's called teamwork. It's called tribe support. It's a lesson. Get the lesson. Miss the mess. Get the message. All right, so Terraria developer cancels Google Stadia ports after YouTube account ban. So I just wanted to share this because I want y'all to understand that this is not too far or it's not too impossible for something like this to happen to you. So we have a business partner, someone who is in business in a sense with Google, and Google make money. You know what I'm saying? Google Stadia is their gaming their gaming thing. And it's like, this might be a popular game. Google was in hot water after banning a Google account of Andrew Spinks, the lead developer of the hit indie game Terraria. The YouTube account of Spinks' game development company, Relogic, was hit with some kind of terms of service violation resulting in Google banning Spink's entire Google account, greatly disrupting his company's ability to do business. After 3 fruitless weeks of trying to get the situation fixed, Spinks announced that his company will no longer do business with Google and that the upcoming Stadia version of Terraria is canceled. I will not be involved with a corporation that values their customers and partners so little, Spinks said. Doing business with you is a liability. So Google is big enough to where they could kind of ignore the small guys. So now they're big enough where they could also ignore business partners. So how far are they away from ignoring you? This is why I keep on telling y'all it's important that y'all understand why we built our own platform. Right? We need our own space. We need our own space, and we need to be, and I'm not saying you can't be touring other spaces, but what I'm saying is you need to go and get your Kwanzaa365.media or go to gnj.media and sign up and get an account. Because you never know when you might post up that thing from your cousin, that thing from your friend, and all of a sudden it's the wrong thing to post just because. You don't even think, Facebook or YouTube don't always have to give you a clear explanation of why they took you down. You know why? Because this is their property. Be honest about it. All right, so now, I threw this up yesterday, so I want to run through this real quick. Let's look at the numbers for those that can't read that. Let's look at the numbers. In America, there's 15.03 million black families. Out of that number, there are about 360,000 families worth $1 million or more. That is 1 out of every 50 families. All right? In America, there are 93.7 million white families. Out of that number, there are 13.29 million white families worth $1 million or more. That is 1 out of every 7 families. Now, I said check out the red boxes and tell me what you see. Please leave a comment. Of course, I don't think, let me see. Nope, no comments. Let's see if it's on the next one. Nope, no comments. All right, it's cool. But I want y'all to see the red boxes. This is the total number from, in a sense, the last census or number taken or however they got the number. This is the last number of black families in America. Now, family, motherfucker, whatever is considered a family, you know what I'm saying? Those of you that file as a family, doing with your taxes and stuff like that. 15 million. Now, I circled this number because this is the number of black families. Now, but out of this black families, there's only 300,000 worth $1 million or more. All right? Some of y'all like, ooh, we making progress. Oh, is that progress? Okay. But now, white America, they got 13.29 million white families worth $1 million or more. Now, I circled this number because I want you to compare this number to this number. Out of total families in the United States, black families, there are 15.3 million. The system that they have erected has allowed them to have almost as many millionaire families as we have families. Now, also I want you to look at this number because I need to redo this. So, that is 1 out of every 50 families is a millionaire. 1 out of every 50. Right? And 1 out of every 7. So you got more people. You got 93.07 million. You got 1 in 7 that are worth $1 million or more. And this ain't individuals. This is family groups. Okay? So I want to be clear. But what this is also showing you is that they have more opportunities. Not only do they have more millionaires, not only do they have more people, but they have more opportunities to succeed. In fact, they have exactly almost 7 times more opportunities than you. Now and historically. And I want you to really take that into account. They have how can I put it? They got 7 times the opportunities to build wealth for their family than you do. I don't think y'all getting it. This means that a motherfucker could fuck up in his life 5 times. At least 5 times, and possibly have 2 more chances at making it right. How many times can you fail? Guess that's America, right? We're used to it. So it don't make it, it's boom, okay, cool, then I fail a little bit less. See, and and I'm like, maybe it don't affect people but it's like, all right, cool, my life, I'm 50, so all right, boom, I might live another 50 years, I might die tomorrow, I don't know, but I know I have a I have a time limit. But this type of shit, I do not want to affect my children. I don't think anybody should have more opportunities to be successful than my child. I mean, baked into the system. This is baked into the system. It's baked into the system. They got almost as many millionaire families as we got families, family. And we gonna allow people to sidestep black issues. I'm just saying. I mean, at some point in time, we have to start talking to some of the people that represent us, some of the people, whether we're talking about on social media, whether we're talking about in politics, and we really got to reach out and touch them and be like, y'all got to kill it with this intersectional no. We got to speak about us first. Because I keep telling y'all, if we handle our business, everybody else benefits. If we take care of us, everybody else benefit. Come on, family. This is ridiculous. All right, cool. Mark your life out. Your child will have 7 times less the opportunities, which means he or she will be able to make less mistakes. And as a matter of fact, you know where mistakes usually end up for us. Like I keep telling you, I had a close friend, a brother of mine, who served dope man time for possible mistakes. Nobody was hurt. Dope man time. Then I got to sit up here and watch the news, and I see people betraying the country. I see motherfuckers with $1 million scams. I'm seeing all this stuff. And what? And what? What happens? Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Hell, little white boy just was what? He was released on a $2 million cash bond, and they can't find him. I know they know where he at, but it's cool. All right, so but nobody look at the numbers because we bigger than that, brother Hatim. Okay, we'll see how bigger you are. Let's see. I hope your children are bigger than that, and I hope your children don't mind. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I don't even want to give my children a chance to even object to it. I'm saying we crush it and we smash it now. This whole shit need to be put on a reset. And I ain't talking about the type of reset that they talking. Because the reset they talking about is going to put it back in their court. But anyway. All right, family. Ain't nobody calling in. I ain't going to hold y'all up. I'm going to get ready to get up out of here. My man Fred Cox said, true face of America. America being America. That's all they gonna do. America being America. That's it. But yo, family, I want to thank y'all for joining us for the toast. Make sure you drink your health drink. Finish your water up. Finish your water up. Get you a little bit more water because you're gonna go out there in that cold and don't want your skin cracking. And use your principles to keep you warm on this day. All right? So this is Brother Hatim, and I'm out.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a...
Hold on. I just got a message from our math dude, the Black Yoda. The math is off if I understand you correctly. Hold on. 1 in 50 compared to 1 in 7. I get what you meant now. My understanding was off, but also compare their numbers of millionaires to our numbers. I thought I did that. I ain't do that. Oh, okay. All right. So, okay. I see what you're saying now. All right, cool. Let's go back. Big Bruh spoke. Let me go on back. Let me go and check it out. Hold on. Oh, so he said compare their millionaires to our millionaires. Now, what I would need your help with, Kwame, is that, hold on. Let me transition. What I'm going to need your help with, Kwame, is the fact of the numbers. So he said compare their millionaires to ours. So I'm thinking he's talking statistically. So 1 to 50. So for us, millionaires is like 1 in every 50. For them, is 1 in 7. So if we used to look at those numbers statistically, he wants you to think about the numbers statistically. What does that mean statistically? Right? So out of 93 million, 13.29 million of them are they are wealthy families or groups. Got 13.29 million small groups and a lot of them come together and form tribes, but people be missing me when I say that shit. Y'all really, I guess we really, I don't think we really understand that shit. Got tribes here. But anyway, so for us, out of the 15 million, we got 300,600 families. That's 1 out of 7. 1 out of 7 compared to 1 out of 50. Which number is bigger? Which number is better? Right? And because one of the things because wealth is a generational thing. Wealth is not in most cases, not an individual striver within that family. What we're talking about is wealth, which is passed from generation to generation. Why is there such a wealth gap between black and white in America? So when people come at you, we all have the same struggles. You know what I'm saying? You really need to look at them and tell them, miss me with that shit. I don't even hear you. In many ways, you might need to parrot some of those goddamn Republicans or do how they do. They don't even listen to them when they coming at them with their points. I don't believe in that science. Earth ain't warming up. What the hell are you talking? No, they don't hear it. We need to have a strong stance about some of our shit just like that. Nah, I can't hear you. You ain't talking reparations. You talking Arabic to me. Right? You say something I didn't understand. Cause soon as you say reparations, that understanding bell come on for me. You know what I'm saying? Cause we got to deal with this. This is something we leave in our children, family. We can't leave this moment. We can't leave our children in this moment like this. This means that they're gonna have to sell. This group, the black group, is gonna have to sell all their time to this group because they ain't got no money, they ain't got no time, and they ain't got no space. So they're gonna have to sell all of it to here. And that's called peonage. Slavery. Digital, maybe even called nowadays, maybe it might be digital sharecropping. Come on, fam. We run around doing digital sharecropping. Why you think Uber was giving away those cars? They was getting the same deal that those farmers used to get from those sharecroppers. Come on now. Come on now. Let's keep it real. Uber don't own a goddamn car, but got a billion-dollar business, and people that don't even drive cars, probably don't even drive themselves to work, is making money off of people that need jobs, and you know who a lot of those Uber drivers are. Come on now. The gig economy, basically the digital, in many cases, the digital sharecrop. That's what it is. Come on, fam. Come on. And then, then you got to wrestle about getting paid. So, all right. Now, I read this a little bit to you yesterday. I hope y'all followed it. Now, I want you to understand why this whole Bitcoin thing, and I'm not cheerleading Bitcoin, but why this is a big issue. You need to know why this is a big issue, right? Because I want you to look at this dude here, right? Arthur Hayes. I want you to look at Arthur Hayes. In many ways, I think black folks accumulating wealth and accumulating serious wealth is viewed as a danger to American security. I can't help but to feel that. I think they are actually really threatened by us really getting any money, getting really any true power. I guess I would be too. But yo, this brother Hatim, I told you I was out before, but this time I'm really out, unless my brother says something. The ratio of millionaires is 44-1 and not in our favor. He said 44-1. He said, here we go. This is what I wanted him to do. He said 13.29 compared to 3.3 million. Damn. 0.3 million. 13.29 million compared to 0.3 million. 13.29 million compared to 0.3 million. Crazy. I mean, even statistically for the country, it's off. It's something not right. The ratio of millionaires is 44-1 and not in our favor. I drove under Uber and Lyft, same as working at Gap Industry, slavery. I mean, you know, and what's crazy about it is that a lot of us don't even realize it. But it's not our fault that we don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have time to really sit down and look at what's happening. Because my whole life, I have always had to hustle. I haven't had time. This is what happens to us. We lose our whole life because we're constantly trying to catch up. I put out one fire, there's another fire. I put out another fire, there's another fire. I get paid, somebody needs some money. This has been our life. You know, and for many people, COVID was really the first time that they really had an opportunity to actually slow down and see. Right? Family, I'm trying to let you know, they're about to turn it up in the next couple of months because they can't give you time to think. So something else is about to happen. Some other stressors is about to happen. I'm trying to let y'all know something's coming. I don't know what it is, whether it's good or bad, but something's about to come because they can't allow you to have time to think. And many of us have had too much time to think. Fred Cox said we must do for ourselves. True indeed. And we need to get what's owed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there's anybody out there that ever loaned some money to somebody or somebody owed you some money. Your pockets will always kind of, especially when you see that person out there doing their life. They owe money. That shit just don't feel right. It's cool for us to do for self, and we need to do for self, but we need to get what the fuck is ours. Excuse my language. We must build a tribe to do for self, okay, and take back what's ours. I want my granddaddy's records, as they used to say on that comedy show. I can't remember the name of the comedy show. In Living Color. I want my daddy's records. I want the rights to my daddy's records. I want ownership of my daddy's records. I want my daddy's land back. Or my granddaddy's or my great-granddaddy's. I want what's mine. You know what I'm saying? And it's old. Because I have nothing to do. Because for me, individuals talking about reparations and doing for self are like two hands. One is a left hand, one is a right hand, and they could come together like this. I have no problem with it. I don't see how other people can't see it like that. Same thing with those that's talking ADOS and those that's talking Pan-Africanism. I don't see an issue. Now, what I'm starting to see is that motherfuckers is just building up and building off the problems that they could form between these two. But the left hand and the right hand are not the same. One, in many cases, is stronger than the other. Another one is more dexterous than the other, at least in my piece, because I use my left hand for very specific things that I need to do. Use my right hand for other things. You know what I'm saying? When I need to snatch and you know what I'm saying? It's because the right hand is a little bit stronger and I know how to use it a little bit more. But when I need a little bit of dexterity and I need a little soft touch, I'm using my left hand. Both of them are important. They're different. And they could work together. And when they come together, it's power. It's power. But there's people that look like us that are benefiting from the beef. Gives me something to talk about. For me, there is no beef. And my fault, there is a beef, but we taking the beef out in the wrong place. Taking the beef out in the wrong place. Like I said yesterday, we need to stop falling out about chump change. Individuals that fight over chump change will forever remain being chumps. I want to fall out with Fred about $250,000, about $200 million. Fall out about $2 million. If we're going to fall out, let's fall out for real about something that really, you know what I'm saying, that really could build up a couple of families. Set up a couple of tribes or something. I'm so sick of falling out with my people about dimes. It's crazy. Pennies and dimes. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. But you know what? Like I said, maybe we won't have to have it, but with somebody in our collective, I really would like to experience what it feels like to really fall out about something of some substance. I really would, because I have never had that experience. I want to smell the rarefied air of being able to take a big loss, right? And still be able to live my best life. And be able to provide the best life for others, or at least help them in achieving the best life. But hey, many say I'm a dreamer. But yo, family, I'm out. Said it before. I'm out.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, and let's build together.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek